I still remember the day my mentor looked at me and asked, "Why do people chase the box but ignore what's inside?" At the time, I didn't understand what he meant. But later, something happened that completely opened my eyes. Back in the spring and autumn period, there was this merchant from True. Think of him like one of those luxury jewelry dealers today. I once heard his story from my mentor, and it stuck with me ever since. The guy traveled all the way to China to sell his gemstones. And to make business boom, he came up with a clever marketing move. He spent a fortune crafting these tiny jewelry cases out of rare wood. Each box was carved with insanely delicate patterns, polished until it shined, and even infused with a natural fragrance. Basically, he turned the packaging into a luxury item on its own. Then he placed the jewels inside. One day, a man from Zhang walked by, noticed the beautifully scented box, and instantly fell in love with it. After checking the price, he happily bought one. But here's the twist: he opened the box, took out the actual jewel, and handed the gemstone right back to the merchant. He only wanted the box. When my mentor first told me this, I laughed. But later, something happened that made it hit different. Back home, people from nearby villages often visit the hall where I spend my time. And every time they leave, I usually give them small keepsakes, good luck beads, simple charms, things like that. Sometimes I hand out books too, ones that helped me a lot on my own path. They'll gladly accept the beads or the charms, but the books, they hand them back with an awkward smile, saying, "I don't really have time for this." And in that moment, my mentor's old story suddenly felt real. We're living in a world where people often choose the pretty box, the thing that looks good, feels easy, or brings instant comfort. But the jewel, the stuff that can actually help, change, or grow us, is left behind because it requires time, patience, or effort. That day, I finally understood what my mentor meant. Most people aren't rejecting wisdom, they're just distracted by the packaging.